Hey, sweetheart. You getting ready to go hang out with all your friends? Yeah? That's awesome. Oh, you did? Yeah, that's right, you did. Yeah, where did I set it? Here. What is it, actually? Dice. Oh, but we have a bunch of dice. All sorts of different colors, too. You need more than just D6. I'm confused, sweetheart. What are you playing? I mean, it's fine if you don't want to tell me. You know, you're allowed to do stuff with your friends, and I trust you. Remember that? Yeah. D&D. Wow. No, it's just the mention of it brings back all the memories from when I played. Oh, yeah. I used to play every week with my friends, sometimes twice a week. It was so much fun. Yeah, I played a lot. Oh, my favorite character? Ooh, that was probably either Aldraxis or Verbena Buttonbush Scabious. We called her Buttons. Buttons? She was a winter mandrake. Think of like basically a treant, and she was a barbarian and good at it too. But when she was young, she had a butterfly who was her best friend, and an owlbear killed the butterfly and stepped on it. So she went nuts and killed the owlbear. Um, in the end, the owlbear was tormenting this village, so the village thought she was a hero and praised her as such. So that's what she became. But she hated violence because that's what killed her friend, even if she did lose her temper and kill the owlbear. So it was kind of funny playing a barbarian who didn't want to fight. And we went into this town, and there was this king his people were starving, and he was blaming it all on the trade routes and all these bandits and stuff that weren't doing anything. And of course, Buttons found out about this, and she wasn't very happy, so we went after the king, and he was rolling death saves. She was on like 3 hit points, and she was smart. She was intelligent, but she just lacked vocabulary. So she would talk in like first person, and she uh, she was so much fun. Yeah, we killed the king. The way that they communicated that Buttons that the group was to kill the king, they told her that we have to squash him like a bug. So Buttons was like, squash like bug. And they're like, yeah, squash like bug. And so the king was rolling death saves, and she walked over and she put her foot on his chest, and as she pressed down and collapsed his cavity, she said, like bug. And then she went to the outskirts of the city to start a greenhouse so the people no longer had to starve. Yeah, she was so much fun. Eldraxis? Yeah, she's a lot of fun too. It'd be a lot to explain, but she's also a barbarian, and she's got like, you gotta roll like a 19 to hit her AC. She does like +9 damage with her attacks and stuff. She's so great. Yeah, she is also a monster too. Well, not a monster, but the race she is like, think orcs. But it's all in space, so. Yeah, a little bit. I kind of remember. I don't know if I'd be very good at it though. Huh? Uh, Join you? Oh, darling, I don't know. I mean, this is your time to hang out with your friends, and it's good for us to not spend every waking second together, you know, and it's okay. Um, okay, okay. If you're just starting, I might hop in for one session. Why don't you message your DM and ask if it's okay? I'll go look for my dice. I should still have them somewhere. Oh, here's our old box. All of our minis. I should message my friends. See if they want to start a game too. That's how it happened, actually. I messaged everybody and I was like, hey guys, want to hang out and play a game? And they were like, what game? And I said, D&D. Yeah, I did. In the end, I felt like I was the one that ruined it, though. Because I got a little burnt out, and we always met at my house, so when I got burnt out, we stopped meeting, and we just never got back together. Yeah, you're right, I should. Are you sure it's okay if I go? I mean, I know I've met all your friends before, and I've sat in the other room and, hung out with, their girlfriends and stuff, but are you sure it's okay? Like... No, I just got lucky. I mean, you take a chance and you roll the dice. The dice is your fate. I mean, okay, yeah, you know what? You know me too well. I would love to play with you guys, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. But I also really, really, really don't want to impose on you and your friends. Yeah, like, well, you guys have your thing, and, I have mine, so it's okay. Okay. I will stop playing this game of back and forth. Yeah, we we will go to D&D and I will play. Yes, I will. I found my old box and I actually found an old character of mine. Yeah, I never really got to explore him a bunch, but his name is Jickle, and he's a druid fighter centaur. Yeah, he loves kids and has a weird obsession with unicorns. Yeah, I like making fun characters like that, but that's just me. Not everybody is into stuff like that, so. Yeah, you're right. It does make it more fun. But, like I said, ask your friends if it's okay if I join before I play. I don't want to impose on your time with your buddies. But yes, I will sit in this session if it's okay, and I will also message my old friends to see if we can get together. I love you. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, I mean, I love my friends online. I do. Truly, honestly, I do. And I really enjoy hanging out with them, but sometimes it is nice to hang out with people in person. If people online just weren't miles away, It can be hard, but fun nonetheless. Okay. Let's see. You said you're level what? Sorry? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just level this guy up 1, and then he should be good for combat. Fighter, yeah, that's what I said, yeah. I mean, he does his best. I have horrible luck with the dice. If I'm being honest with you, I roll more low numbers than I do high. But that doesn't mean he can't be helpful. Exactly. He's got some healing spells. It'll be great. I love you. I hope you know that. And you inviting me to this actually means a lot to me. It means you want me there to enjoy the things that you enjoy with you, to spend more time with you and together, and I don't know. Little things like that, they speak a great volume to me. So, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I promise I won't be super duper affectionate and lovey-dovey all over you while we're there. Because I know sometimes you don't like that, as unfortunate as it is. Because I love loving on you, but I respect it and I understand. It can make some of your other friends uncomfortable, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm I'm excited, you know? You know what's crazy though? Some people think that D&D is demonic. Isn't that weird? I mean, it can be, sure, but you don't have to let it get that way. No, I don't think you do at all. We had a party. It was the first time I ever played D&D. I had an Asmere druid named Juniper. And Asmeres are fallen angels. Not sure how big you are on all of that. But that's what she was. She originally was trying to get back into heaven. Like, that was her goal, was to prove that she was good enough to get back, up with God. And by the end of that campaign, we ended up becoming devils. And, yeah. There's a lot more stuff that would go into it that would make a lot more sense, but we were essentially trying to save the world, and the devils were trying to close portals from hell because they didn't want to come to our realm. So we sided with the devils to get the extra power in order to close the portals and save humanity. We did not save humanity. But then, yeah, I played with the youth pastor and his wife, and my friend and me. We were all Christian, and then the other two, they were not. So all of us were kind of like, let's do that differently next time. So the next campaign, we were lawful good. I think we ended up being like neutral good, or neutral, just neutral in the end. Because we were fighting off some really bad guys, which dropped our thingy down to neutral. So because we were killing people, but yeah. What did your friends say? Or did they not respond? Well, that's okay. Do you want to just ask them when we get there? You want to what? Sorry? Oh. Well, if you'd like me to make a new character, I can. Do you want to help me? Yeah. Well, what's the plot? Like, what's the goal? What's going on so far? Fill me in. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Well, I tell you what. I've got some of my older characters here. What if we just modified them a little bit? Then we don't have to start from scratch and level up to where you are, because that's probably what would take the longest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, why don't... Yeah, here, sit down, and then if you don't mind, I'll sit on your lap, and you can help me. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, I want your help. I appreciate your opinion and your input and all of that. So, if you wouldn't mind, I would really like to sit here and work on this character with you till your friends respond. You've got some time, don't you? Wonderful. I love you. Thank you again for the invitation. You didn't have to. And I'm not going to go around in the circle again, but thank you. It really means a lot that you care about that stuff. And inviting me and making sure I have fun, as much fun as you are, even if we're doing different things or the same. It means a lot. Thank you very much. You're a wonderful boyfriend. and I love you. God has truly blessed me with you. Now, we have a character to change.